Hi, Intuitive D, 1111 here, Dionna here. Thank you guys so much for being a part of our Diamond Star Seed family, y'all. Thank you for taking time to like the videos that you enjoy, as well as commenting, sharing the videos. You could hit the notification bell if you want to be able to make sure you see when I upload. So I do have some other longer readings on YouTube that you can check out. But, you know, until some of them views get there, I'm just going to keep the videos a little bit shorter, right? Until I see, you know, that y'all want to see the longer videos again. But what I am seeing here is the fact that somebody just is obsessed with the past. They keep thinking about mistakes that they made with you, okay? They're thinking about the choices that they made in their life. I'm hearing I didn't plan well. So someone did not plan, number one, they didn't plan to be away from you for long term, or they didn't plan for the choices that they made to catch up with them in the way that they have. For some of you, someone did not plan to catch feelings, okay? That also is part of it. What I'm also seeing here is that regardless of where someone is, 111 on the timer, it's like they're realizing that more is not merrier, okay? So maybe this is a person that was non-committal, or this is someone that, you know, constantly had a rotation of friends with benefits situations, or someone that they kept going back to. Now somebody is no longer waiting or expecting for some type of collaboration or growth, or some type of something to pan out in a situation. Now, for some of you guys, if this is work related, this is talking about the fact that maybe someone here does not want to, maybe someone does not want to move for work, whereas somebody else is open to traveling for work. This could also talk about the fact that maybe someone feels like they're in a job or a career where they don't necessarily have the opportunities to grow the way that they want to. So I feel like what's happening is somebody is wondering what their next steps are. Others of you, what I am also getting is if there have been a group of people that have been working together against you with that spellwork card in reverse, just know that this entire group of people, everything that they sent out with this Three of Wands to try to block your manifestations or to send out spellwork towards you, it has returned back to everyone that is involved. And for a lot of you, you know, it's ricocheted to other people that are around them. So somebody really has been trying to put you guys' love life on pause, okay? This is somebody here where this is the type of person that you could have had an on and off situation with. Whoever this person is, it was always some drama with this popcorn, okay? It literally was like drama when y'all were together. So people would sit back and just watch the show, right? Or they'd be like, okay, what happened with such and such today? And I feel like you guys are done with that, okay? So with binding love spells, magic used to trap a person in a one-sided or unhealthy romantic relationship, manipulating emotions or actions in reverse, it's like whatever type of binding love spell that someone did to try to keep you, you know, bound to them, or, you know, or to keep you from moving on to anybody else, or to slow down your love life so you feel like there's no other options, so that you go back to dealing with they as, that has been broken, okay, or has just not taken effect, period. And so somebody here is like they would do the spell work and then they would sit they ass back, right, and watch the shit like it was a fucking telenovela. But I feel like, guess what? You know who decided to pop up? Archangel Michael. It sliced right through all that negative spell work. Because no, you're not going to sit around and bend a divine feminine or a divine masculine's will just to your favor. That's not going to happen. So anybody that paid for a love spell or that did it themselves, just know it's not working. Okay, period. And this is happening today. So if this is not happening to you, it's happening to someone else in your energy. They have somebody that's obsessed, okay, someone from their past, someone that still has romantic feelings for them. Okay, this person is no longer waiting to reconnect with this person. They don't want to build and grow with this person. They've already found something out with their intuition that has told them that it would be futile, okay? Somebody doesn't want to go around the rabbit hole. And with secrets, Eight of Pentacles, there is someone that has been secretly okay, trying to work against someone. This could even be someone that works in a similar field. This person is possessed. Somebody is it's like they're always sitting around obsessed watching someone. And for some of you, these are karmic third parties too. Okay, so if somebody moved on from you in the past, and for some of you with the Three of Pentacles, that's the past 3 years. So if someone moved on from you within the past 3 years, or you moved on from them, it's like they could have somebody attached to them that maybe has your social media and is always watching you. And to the point where they're watching you every fucking day, because the Eight of Pentacles is something where it's, you know, just like your job, right? You show up to your job on a regular basis, right? You're going to show up to your job, you know, 5 days out the week for most people, right? 4 days out the week, whenever. So it's like you could not even be dealing with somebody. You might not even want somebody back, or whatever the situation is. Or maybe you're just with somebody and they have people that are obsessed with watching them online, or obsessed with doing spell work and then looking to see if it's taking effect. Now, what I will say is this: they're trying to do this shit secretly. It's not a secret. And that's how you know that somebody is a copycat or a doppelganger. Because I'll give you an example. Okay, I have an ex, and he has other people that he has been in, you know, relationships with that are well-known readers. Okay, and I'm talking about these people got like over, I'd say over 90K, over 100K. Okay, he was doing the fucking most. And I have never once in my life sat down and watched an entire reading of another woman that he was in a relationship with. Because number one, I got a lot of Aries, Aquarius, Taurus, and Pisces in my chart. What the fuck I look like. Now, I'm that bitch. I'll see what the fuck you look like, right? I'll see your energy, see what you on. But the minute I pick up that you on some of that hoodoo, voodoo, santeria, you know, you full of shit, it's like, what do I look like giving my energy to you when you already trying to take my energy from me through energy harvesting? That's a no. So it's like, I don't understand how, you know, these karmic third parties just be obsessed watching the Diamond Star Seed Collective, watching y'all daily, trying to see what it is that you're doing. Because in my mind, that means like you don't got nothing going on yourself. Or that just, like, to me, that means that you a motherfucking fan then. Okay? Because it's like, you're not gonna have me sitting down with some motherfucking popcorn watching another bitch. I got my own shit to go, you know, going on. I have my own things going on. But that just goes to show you here that it's like you guys have people that are attracted to your light. They're attracted to your energy. For some of you, they show up because, you know, they want to know more about you. They're curious about you. They want to know why it is such and such wants to date you, why they're in love with you, why they can't let you go, why they're obsessed, why they maybe they feel like they treated you better than they treat them. It's like all of that instead of looking within. So there's a karmic third party or a karmic third party group. Okay, it could be a cult or a coven, whatever this is. It could be family, friends, co-workers. And it's like these people, they like to just watch and obsess about you or somebody else in your energy. And I feel like whoever it is, whether this is you or someone else in your energy, y'all just don't give a fuck. Like, you just don't. Because you gonna keep it moving regardless, right? That's what I'm seeing here. So people admire how strong and resilient you are, and how strong and resilient someone else in your energy is, because you guys are able to persevere, right? You guys have had many different obstacles within life. You have many people that want to come and apologize to you, okay? You have many people that didn't think that you were going to make it as far as you did. Okay, you had other people that, you know, they got tempted in other directions here, or they want to see all about your love life. I mean, you have people that it's just, it pains them to think about you connecting with anybody else, because you were the one that they used to throw it back and put it down with, or spend time with, or laugh with. And it's like, you know, somebody dropped the ball. So now it's like they can't handle the fact that either, you know, you're focused on yourself and not dating, or you're in a relationship right now, or you're dating someone new, or you're about to be dating someone new. Like, someone here really took y'all through it and they can't stand the fact that you're moving on. And then they have somebody that is connected to them that's obsessed with watching you, and it's like, damn bitch, let me send you some Kleenex already, because why are you always crying about what the hell happened with that person? Okay, if you was getting your ass beat on a regular, why are you staying there? Okay, if you say that this person was, horrible, did A, B, C, D, and E, why didn't you get the fuck away from them? Like, I feel like there's somebody here that only stayed in a situation with the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles because of money, or the promise of future money. So maybe they felt like, okay, Eight of Swords, right? Maybe somebody gonna go to jail, so I'm gonna cash in while they're there. Okay, or someone such and such has money, so I'm gonna make sure I have kids with them so that my kids will be set, or they'll take care of me. It's like somebody over here, they was on some fake shit to begin with. So of course somebody doesn't want to stick around with that energy. And I feel like maybe somebody was betting on the fact that because you guys had love for them, that you were going to sit around and just wait for them, okay, while they were out there, gambling with your love, right? The nine of clubs, I'm sorry, what is this? Yeah, the Nine of Clubs is the Nine of Wands. So it's like somebody took y'all through it, okay? They were out there messing around with other people. Okay, for some of you, they were doing something illegal when it came to the way that they were making money. They felt like they were going to get away with it. They felt like y'all was going to be that Queen or King of Pentacles. You were just going to sit back and take all their drama, okay? Take how ungrateful they were, how unappreciative they were of the time, love, energy, or resources you put in a situation. Now, for some of you over here with the Eight of Swords, maybe someone has done something where they could be going to jail or prison. For others of you, maybe somebody is getting out of jail or prison. Take it as it resonates. But what I'm seeing here is that somebody was not being transparent. Maybe someone even had a gambling addiction, or just a lot of addictions in general. So now somebody is over here, when they're alone, they're sitting, on their bed, and they're thinking about the fact that they lost multiple different people that truly loved them. Because this is a charmer. So when I say a charmer, okay, this is in fact Rico Suave or Casanova, or this person knows how to, play the victim and whatever. They know how to get people wrapped around their finger, but they don't know how to keep them. Okay, this is someone here that they bounce from relationship to relationship, and they tend to have overlapping relationships here. So be on alert. Okay, because it's like somebody here wants to reach out to you. Okay, they want to reach out to you. Now, for some of you, maybe somebody has made some changes. For others of you, it's like somebody wants to reach out to you, but it's like they just want to reach out to you because they don't want you with somebody else. And then they got someone else in their energy that is mad as hell over the attention that you're getting. Because they, that's what these copycats and doppelgangers do. They like to sit around and compare themselves to the Diamond Star Seed Collective. And y'all don't have time for that, because, many of you watching this, like, you'll click on readers that have similar energies that you vibe with. So a lot of you that are here on this channel that vibe with me, you guys are go-getters, you're ambitious, you're loving, you're nurturing, you're intuitive, you're insightful, and you don't give a damn about what the next person is doing because you got your own shit going, okay? Whether it's small, whether it's big, hell, y'all are pioneers, okay? I'm hearing pioneers. So that means that you guys are the ones that, you are the teachers. You are the ones that will teach people what to do, how to do it, how to make it successful. You're the type of person that everybody wants to be around. Hell, y'all the type of person that people want working for them, because they know that when you are there, okay, things are taken care of. So many of you that I'm talking to, it's like you are leaders, right? You are managers, you are supervisors, or you just have that emperor, that empress energy where people know that if they aren't there, they are covered. They're taken care of, right? They know, like, for instance, if you have someone that's a regional, right, and they go from store to store, and they know that wherever you're working is in good hands, because you know how to take care of things. You know how to take care of people. You know what needs to get done on a daily basis. I mean, hell, for some of you guys, you do the work of people that are above you and you don't even get the pay or the title for it, okay, depending on who's watching and what your position is. So that energy that you guys have, it makes people jealous. So some of you guys have had people that, have been straight, haters, and then they just can't stop watching you because they like, damn, I'm actually kind of liking them. I'm actually kind of fucking with them. Like, I'm watching, what they're doing online, or I'm hearing about what they're doing through friends. And it's like, it's almost to the point where it's a love-hate thing. And there's just someone here that has just really lost their mind because they are always doing spell work to try to get somebody back or to try to block someone's love life. And if anything, it's just putting their love life on hold, okay? I mean, when will they realize that, trying to do spell work on the Diamond Star Seed Collective is like Germany invading Russia, okay, in the past. And we all know how that went down. So anyways, what I'm seeing here is that because you guys are very intuitive, okay, your high priests or your high priestesses, you intuitively know when it is time to move on. And you have already felt within you when people's energy starts changing towards you, and they're, even if they're physically in front of you or in the same home, right, or dating you, you can already feel when they're starting to move in another direction. So you move accordingly. So it's like a lot of people are blown away by the fact that, many of the things that when you listen to your intuition, you are on point. And many people wish that they would have listened to you, and they didn't do that. So now they're regretting that, okay? They're regretting that. So you have quite a few people that want to come in and that want to apologize, and they want to give you all type of excuses for why they cheated on you, is what I'm hearing, or why they knocked the hell out of you, or why they stole from you, or why they did spell work against you. And for some of you, it's real crazy here. The fact that some of these people you're not even thinking about, okay? The Two of Cups and the Six of Swords, some of y'all, you already moved on in another situation and it's reciprocal love, or you have a long distance connection, or you have someone that you're going to meet, and maybe this person travels, or they're just in a different location than you, and this person, I mean, they're gonna love you, and you're gonna love them. It's reciprocal. The Two of Cups is beautiful. This is the relationship card that you want, okay? And with the King of Swords and the Chariot, I feel like what this is here is this is Archangel Michael that is protecting your forward movements, because who is in the Chariot? The Emperor. So what does the Emperor do? He runs an empire, right? He protects his home. He protects his community. And I feel like that's what you guys are. You're lovers and you're protectors and nurturers, right? For those people that are blessed to be in your presence. Now, they can get the Queen or King of Cups, or they can get the King or the Queen of Swords, because I feel like once someone shows you that they are disloyal or untrustworthy, or that you cannot rely on them, you keep it moving and you turn straight into that King or Queen of Swords on them. Yep, I feel like you guys are at the point here where now you know how to block away the negativity. Like, you're not sitting around letting anybody just play with your emotions, play with your time, play with your money. You don't have time with for people that want to act like they're too cool, or they want to act like they're too good, or they got an ego the size of the whole planet. Like, you just don't have time for it. Why? Because a lot of y'all got egos too. It's like, great, they on a pedestal, you on a pedestal too. They're attractive, you're attractive too, right? They're intelligent, you're intelligent too, right? They got money in the bank, you got money in the bank too. So it's like you guys are not easily impressed. What you want is somebody that is going to spiritually evolve with you, right? Somebody that is not content with who they are now, but is always on a path of character development, And I feel like that's exactly what you're inviting in. And you have a lot of people here that realize that you are not caught up in your head overthinking about them. You have released any fears like that. You have people that want y'all to bring that ass back with the Four of Swords reverse. You have exes that want to come back around because they feel like you're going to help save them out of some type of karmic situation that they got involved in, be it with lovers, family, work, you know, whatever situation. People look at you guys to come in and literally like, they're looking at you like you're going to come in like Captain Saber and just cut the shackles off of them or something. I don't know what type of energy this is. It's like, how did they not treat you right, but then you the one that they want to run to when they have problems, right? They got problems with the car, they want to call you. They got problems, you know, with something that happened that broke their heart. You know, they feel like you're gonna, you know, be that sounding board for them. It's like you guys are done being people's psychotherapists for free, okay? You're done. You know the value of your time, your love, your energy. You're done with people just using you and then flying back out in another situation. So I feel like what's happening here is you're checking people's intentions. With false person and passion, this is telling you right here, be careful who you sleeping with. This is also telling you that it's like there's someone that is used to getting what they want because they are attractive, okay? Or because they know how to, for some of you, I'm hearing work the system. I don't know what that means. For others of you, I'm hearing like this is someone where, you know, maybe they have money, they have titles, they have accolades, and, you know, they're used to just putting on different masks. Maybe this person is an actor or an actress, maybe they're a model, whatever the situation is. I feel like there's a whole lot of drama here because it's like someone has slept with so many people that they don't even know who they are anymore. That's a huge problem, okay? So it's like there's some type of drama here, okay? Somebody wants to apologize because for some of you, like I said, they feel like they went off in another direction and they thought they were going to get away with it. But of course, y'all are intuitive, okay? So you picked up on it. And now they feel like you don't want them to touch you anymore. Like they feel like you just like, man, I don't know where the hell you been. You feel me? Or for others of you, it's the type of energy where you could have told them, you know, this is the Ace of Wands, which talks about actions and passion, right? So you could have told them like, hey, you know, the actions that you're taking, right, in the ways that you're making money or in the people that you're hanging out with, it's going to lead you to a path where you might end up being confined. You shouldn't do that. They didn't want to listen to you, right? They gave every excuse in the world, and now they're regretting that. So the future outcome positions here is that, I mean, the trumpet is being sounded. You guys have a choice, right? For some of you, there's a reconciliation that's coming. Somebody is coming back around. Somebody wants to apologize, okay? This is somebody that was indecisive or somebody that you blocked. For some of you, they might just pop up. I don't know what the situation is here, but you don't see it coming with the moon card. For others of you, you do see it coming, okay? But with the moon card, it's like someone is heavily in their feelings here because they feel like, you know, the Two of Swords is the little high priestess, right? That's when you knew that something was off, but you didn't want to listen to your intuition anyways. And so it's like you gave someone the benefit of the doubt, and someone is an emotional manipulator or gaslighter. So it's saying don't fall for that this time. Okay, and for some of you, it's like you blocking out past people because it's like you meeting new people, right? So whatever the situation is, it's like either you're gonna call judgment on a situation and say, listen, I did my time in that whole situation and I don't want to do it again and I'm going new, or you can do a reconciliation. It just depends on which energy you're going back towards. But don't go back towards somebody that lacks self-control, because this person is a chameleon. Okay, they just put on whatever face is appropriate for them to get what they want with whoever they're around. So you can't trust that person. You guys are ascending, okay? I feel like you guys are, like I said, you're ambitious, you're go-getters. People come, yeah, people do laugh. I'm hearing people laugh. Okay, so people love what you say or how you say it. They find you to be very witty. They feel like you are somebody that carries big energy, whether you're a feminine or a masculine. They feel like you're not somebody to be played with or mishandled. They feel like people sit up a little bit straighter and they stand a little bit taller when you're around. They feel like people need to be on their P's and Q's when you're around. If it's a job setting, like, you guys are not to be played with. Okay, and you're protected by the Most High, and the wheel is turning in your favor, and you have been through it. So you deserve these rewards, right? You deserve these blessings that the Most High God has for you, and you've learned a lot in the process. I mean, how many cards do we need of ascending? Whoever I'm talking to here, your spiritual team has been waiting to give you your flowers, but they've been waiting for you to let go of, some of these people that you've been dealing with in your energy. For some of you, you've been dealing with them for years. Okay, so when these opportunities come towards you, okay, or for some of you, it's an opportunity in love, or it's an opportunity for a reconnection with somebody that's of a higher vibration if something didn't get off the ground, or it's an opportunity to actually, meet somebody in person, right? Or, be it a networking opportunity, or maybe there's someone that, you've kind of known of, but you haven't had a chance to meet because, y'all be having admirers in your fan club. Whatever the situation is, it's saying needing time, now is not the right time. It's in reverse. So it means now is the time. Like, this is a very ludicrous time. This is an auspicious time for you to act, right, on the blessings that God is giving you. It's not time to say, well, I'll reach out to them later, or, I did apply for that job, so I guess I'll just, follow back with them later, or, oh, I did, want to go and, see about, a couple different properties because I want to, expand my commercial space, but, I'll let such and such do it. Like, no, this is saying you take the action, you do it now, right? Like, you do it now. This is the time because you're divinely supported. Right? So this is saying don't put things on the back burner. When those opportunities come, you jump on it, because that's what the King of Wands does. That's why that's in the outcome is your advice. When there is something that needs to get done, and fire energy is the one that's going to do it, right? Because that's the wands, that is the action. So it's saying that you guys, you are inspirers, you're motivators. You get things going, you're igniters, you are catalysts. So therefore, it doesn't matter whether you've made mistakes in your life and you feel like things are crashing down or you're lacking control. It doesn't matter. When something comes down, when that tower falls, what comes after the tower? The star card, right? Then you're divinely supported to help build it back even better. So it's like you guys are gonna stay out of a negative mind frame, okay? And you're going to keep positive, because it doesn't matter what's going on in your life, even if you feel like things are not moving the way that they used to. Like, maybe you're saying like, oh, well, you know what? Like, I used to be able to do this and it was like, bam, like this would happen automatically. So it's like you guys are becoming more flexible, right? That's what I'm seeing. You're becoming more flexible and adaptable, more moldable, instead of just being fixed. Some of you could be fixed signs, or you have fixed sign placements, but instead of just being fixed in your way, you're being open to the unexpected blessings from the divine. Because sometimes when things don't work out the way you want it to, it's because God knows better, right? He has a different way of how he's going to orchestrate it to come together. And you're going to be like, oh, I'm so glad that, that door didn't open, or I'm so glad that, things happened the way that they did because I learned this, I learned that, right? This is an evolution of growth that you guys are going through. So you do have somebody that is passionate about you, that wants to take action towards you, or wants you to take action towards them. You'll know who this person is. This is someone that loves the Most High. They're supported by the Most High. This is someone that can bring, I'm gonna be honest with you, the Wheel of Fortune is a tricky energy, right? Because the wheel goes up and the wheel goes down. So this is the type of person where you bless them, you get blessings. You curse them, you get curses. Okay, this is that type of energy. It's a little spooky, but I fuck with that because I have spooky energy myself. It is what it is. I gotta have somebody that has cojones to deal with me on a regular basis. And they know that. Because I don't have time to be, playing around with people and tiptoeing around them and all that other thing. I'm very blunt, very direct, to the point. You know what it is, okay? Look at that. Somebody has been doing so much spell work. Look at all this hair. See, whenever I see hair in a reading, that means that somebody has been doing spell work. And just know, for some of you, it was multiple different people. Some of you had multiple different cults, groups, associations. For some of you, these are religious cults that I'm picking up on, okay? And just know, not only are they being impacted, but their family tree is being impacted too, because someone here, they've been doing reckless, I'm hearing maneuvers. So somebody has had some type of organization that has been strategically working against them. And they feel like they can get away with it because they feel like their names are unknown. Spiritual beings, they don't care about all that. They will find you by your DNA. And I know because I'm a tracker. So when you're a spiritual tracker, when you have a spiritual tracker on your ass, they gonna find you anywhere, okay? They gonna find you in the middle of the fucking ocean, just period. Like, that's how deep it is. And they not just gonna find you, okay? They'll find anyone that has your DNA. So somebody here, they fucked themselves with who they went up against. And for a lot of you, it's like full-on organizations or something. I don't know what the hell somebody was doing. It's like someone said, hey, I have an idea. Like, we're doing some, you know, like this is demonic work right here. So somebody's like, oh, I have an idea. There's this person online, or there's this person I've been watching, or, you know, there's this person that I want to be part, that I, you know, that doesn't want to join, you know, the Illuminati, or they don't want to join our cult or coven, or this is someone that doesn't want to fall in line. So we're going to do this, this spiritual work on them. We're going to put that spiritual business in, okay, on their ass. And they sat around and just waited for the shit to happen. And look, it's all backfiring, okay? Because it says, touch not my anointed, period. I don't know why I have to keep saying that, but that's how you know that people are possessed, because they keep doing the same input and thinking that they're going to get another output. So doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results is insanity. So that's how you know these people are insane, okay? They're taken over by demonic possession, because if they keep coming against, okay, the human beings of God over and over again, and they're constantly losing, it's like, don't you think they would get the hint to stop already? Somebody is far gone. And for some of you, shit, some of you don't know these people. For some of you, they're exes, or they're Karmic or Kwanzaa, whoever's attached to them, and they lost in the sauce. You're moving on regardless. It's like your steps are ordered, okay? You see that? This is the order. Okay, Chariot talks about movement. Your steps are ordered. You are protected. Why? Because you walk by faith and not by sight. So they're thinking that you're going to look around you and get dismayed or get discouraged, but they just don't know your love for the Most High God and the faith that you have in the Most High God. Because if they did, they would realize that you already know that no matter what obstacle comes your way, okay, you are supported in overcoming it. And you have angels, okay, that will go out and fight on your behalf, sent by the Most High God. So you're not tripping. You're not. And if someone thought that they were going to come in and try to, you know, be intimate with you, to try to energy harvest off of you or slow you down, and they don't even recognize they have a demonic entity attached to them, and they trying to be all up in your presence and everything, it's like they want to come back around just so that they can harvest off of you, or just so that they could tempt you, get something from you, okay, and try to take some of your light and exchange their whack energy with yours. This is a karmic ass individual. This person, you need to block, whoever this person is, okay? Yeah. So there's that. So anyways, that's what I have for you guys. Ultimately, just know that whatever the hell somebody was trying to do against you or someone else in your energy, okay, go ahead and let them know, adios, coño. They can leave. It's return to sender. You are protected. So put me some hearts and some swords down below. Love you guys. Namaste.